Well, joining me now from the US Capitol is Politico's Washington and White House reporter Daniel Lippman. Daniel, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, how unusual is it to see the President of the United States retweeting conspiracy theories?
Well, previous presidents would never deign to do such a thing because from their office, they can give a platform to people who are spreading misinformation and fake news. But for Trump, this seems to be a semi-regular occurrence. He has talked about conspiracy theories for a while now. But of course, everyone in Washington condemns him when he does that from his office. And one of the phrases that was in that retweet that he said was, "How did this happen?" Well, Trump himself is the president, and this jail that Epstein killed himself in was managed by the Bureau of Prisons, a federal agency.
I'm sure the investigation will continue as to how it actually happened. But I want to just look at the other side of the coin, the conspiracy theories we're seeing coming from Democrats and Democrat supporters. How extraordinary is it to see it from that side?
Well, it's amazing because usually you just get one side who is talking up conspiracy theories. But in this new age of Trump, both sides have kind of embraced these types of theories sometimes. Remember, there was conspiracy theories targeting Trump with the Russian compromise, whether there was damaging information related to his activities in Russia. And Trump himself had conspiracy theories about the Mueller investigation. And with Jeffrey Epstein, this was a man who cultivated friends on both sides of the aisle. Bill Clinton flew on his private jet multiple times. They were friends with Chelsea Clinton as well. And Trump himself flew with Epstein at least once in a story I reported on. And so this was kind of an amazing thing that both Democrats and Republicans are raising real questions about. How did this happen? This seems to be pretty convenient that a man who had lots of secrets apparently killed himself. And we're learning from the jail that it was understaffed. They had taken him off suicide watch when he was clearly a danger to himself. And so there's going to be a full investigation that both sides support.
So on the one hand, we've got, an investigation into the facts, which are very scarce at the moment, but no doubt more will come out. But on the other hand, given we're seeing conspiracy theories on both sides of the aisle, is that kind of going to be the new normal now, or is it just to do with Epstein?
I think it's kind of both, not to cop out of answering your question. Epstein is an extreme case since he had this reputation in New York and Florida social circles of a man who was very dangerous in terms of abusing young women, and yet he still was a client of top banks like Deutsche Bank until June of this year, and went to Hollywood Oscar parties last year. But I do think that Trump has kind of normalized this view of conspiracy theories. But I think it's up to the next president, whoever it is on the Republican or Democratic side, to lay a clear marker that we're not going to share unverified conspiratorial information from a presidential Twitter account. That is just not normal and not good behavior for anyone in that office. There's a reason that we have people who are trying to filter through that information. But Trump himself, he has his iPhone and he can just easily share any theory he wants.
All right, Daniel Lippman from Politico, thank you very much for that analysis.
Thank you.